All right, gentlemen, this is going to be interesting. I'm now going to try to walk you through a few things. This is meant to kind of introduce you to this whole virtual Salesianum, this online learning component that we are all now faced with. Talk to you both about some of the aspects of US history and kind of my approach to doing this, and then provide you some available resources. So I'm hoping I'll be able to use some of the tools that are afforded to me through our new Zoom tool, and then kind of walk you through things in ways that make sense, all while my challenge to myself is keeping it under 5 minutes. So first, I hope you all had a great spring break and you were able to not only spend time with family, but have some relaxation in there in the process. I spent most of the spring break talking with Father Beretta and a bunch of the other administrators about how we were going to kind of approach this online learning, this distance learning, through an extended closure that we're currently dealing with. So that was kind of my bit, and then I was able to get out with family a lot and go to a lot of the local parks and things around Wilmington. So let's talk about class. So the expectation for class, for all your classes, is that every Monday there will be one out of two lessons per week posted. That first lesson will be due on Wednesday morning. And every time it will have something you'll be turning in. It may not always be for points, but it will be something that you're turning in so that I know and that Mr. Zerba and everybody else knows that you're remaining actively engaged in the coursework. On Tuesday will be the second lesson. The second lesson you have until Sunday to complete. So effectively, you've got a total of two lessons for my class that will be no more than what we would have done during our X3 period. And they're going to really, hopefully, be a guide. I'm going to try to keep things reasonable within the confines of what we're doing and what we've been doing throughout the year, and leveraging some of the tools that I hope at this point in the year you're familiar with. The other thing I want to just throw out there is we are closing out one unit and entering a new unit this week. So that's going to make this week seem a little bit different than all the others moving forward, should there be others, of course. So what I'm going to do now is try to share my screen on this Zoom, and hopefully you can see not only what I see, but some of the resources here. So if we go to On Campus, there's a couple of things I want to first point you to. One is that every week I'll be posting my office hours here. All of your teachers should post office hours for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I know Father Beretta's video is going to talk through the expectations for Wednesday. But the thought is that teachers will be available 4 out of the 5 days per week via Zoom, which is this video conferencing platform I'm currently using, as well as via email and all the other ways that you would normally contact your teachers. So what I've done is I've pasted the Zoom link. This link gets you into my meeting room, which is what we're currently in actually to record this video. And all of that information will always be on the main bulletin board of our classes page. The second thing I want to just talk through for a moment with you is that we are in between two units. We're wrapping up this American Growth unit and heading into studying the World Wars. First, the American Growth piece. You've all been working in groups to research a different aspect of the Second Industrial Revolution. And I'll go through what I'm asking you to do with that. It's obviously, given that we're doing this online, it's caused me to modify the expectations for that assignment. That is the sole expectation for lesson 1 for this week, is for you to, and I'll show you this assignment in a moment, but for you to close out the American Growth unit. Lesson 2 is then the intro unit to Unit 6, our final unit of the year, where we study both World War I and World War II together. And it's a unit in which I've had the opportunity to change here and there over the years, but I've taught this unit for quite some time and really feel strongly about my ability to teach this remotely. So in essence, we're in the best of any content we could be, given that we have to do this remotely. So what I'm going to do is continue to add to this topic board, Unit 6's topic board, with assignments. So the assignment 1 for World War I, which effectively is your assignment 2 for the week, and is not due until Sunday, a week from when I'm recording this video, is to do 3 things. And I'll go over all these. They're all posted to On Campus in the assignments section. But 19.1 is how your textbook covers the outset of World War I. We're going to leverage some of the existing technologies like TED-Ed, Khan Academy, my own videos, and Hip Hughes. Those would be, and Crash Course if we get there. Those would be kind of the big teaching tools that I'll be using to hopefully guide you through some of this content. And then I'm going to also leverage all the tools that are built into On Campus, like the discussion post feature and the quizzes and test features. But then also Flipgrid. Flipgrid, if you remember, is that tool that allows you to record videos. I know a lot of my sign language guys use this in their classes. So let's go over these 3 assignments now. Again, I'm going to stay consistent and keep these being added to the assignments page. So first, the American Growth Project. What I'm asking you to do, and you can see the due dates here, what I'm going to try to do is strategically break up the week with these due dates so that you see everything all at once, but can filter it, because I know your assignment center gets rather large. So American Growth Research Project, real quick. The instructions are contained within this Flipgrid link, but effectively what I'm asking you to do, you and your group put together your presentation and upload it to Flipgrid. Then watch 2 others, not all of them, but 2 others, and thoughtfully comment based on the essential question of that chapter. And I go through this in a video that's attached to this link here. So once you've done that, that's all you have to do for lesson 1. Lesson 2. Lesson 2, if you remember, is where we flip to learning World War I. Has 2 parts. What I'm asking you to do is, just like we'd always do, read the textbook section and comment on a discussion post. You can see all that looks very familiar to what we've been doing. The second part of what we're going to do is that World War I assignment that I was just showing you. And I've linked you back to that Unit 6 topic page, but it has 3 parts. It's asking you to do 19.1, watch 2 Khan Academy videos. In total, I believe they're about 12 minutes in length. It's a 4-minute video and an 8-minute video. And then record a Flipgrid response asking you to kind of pair all those things. So talk through some of what 19.1 discusses and each of the other 2 videos and put it together and synthesize with your own response. And that, again, gentlemen, is due at the end of the week. That is due on Sunday. So with that said, I'm hoping I'm using this tool rather appropriately. I'm going to go ahead and push this video out to you so that you have it. I'm always available via email. I understand this is our first attempt at doing this and that things will happen, whether technologically or otherwise. And all I'm asking and all the school is asking is that you make your best effort. And please reach out to me if you have questions, concerns, or anything else. Hit up my office hours. Look forward to talking to you guys.